Hi, it's Barb Hazelton, host of Single Process, and today we're on Kids Take. This is the video that talks about kids' perspective on divorce. No better person can do that than my 10-year-old daughter, Hadley.
Hi.
So we're in Hadley's room today, and I have a few questions for Hadley about the process of divorce. Which parent do you like better? I'm kidding, I'm totally kidding. Okay, first of all, what has been the hardest part about the divorce for you?
I honestly think that the hardest part would be with like my friends and explaining to them, which like doesn't really make sense, but like if a friend were to come over and they would kind of see that our family was different and that our parents weren't really, or you guys weren't really like around with each other or talking, they would kind of notice and they would ask and I'd have to explain and it just...
That's a little nosy of them, isn't it? To be asking about your situation? All right. Okay, so, but what mistakes did we make as parents? Or what mistakes could parents make in this process?
Well, parents, what you guys, I honestly thought was a mistake was
Yes.
was the nesting agreement that you guys did.
Which we did for you, entirely for you, yes.
Yes, because I know parents want the best for their kids, but kids also want the best for their parents.
Oh.
And I didn't really like you guys arguing, and you guys were going through this hassle of switching every Sunday and everything. And
So we could keep you in one location and Dad and I flip, yes.
But I'd rather be I'd rather have you guys separated and like done and happy than like together and like fighting and struggling.
Okay, this is interesting.
Yes.
So that was 5 years of wasted time. Okay,
Yep.
good. So then my last question.
You wanted to escape from me, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to leave, but I did this for you kids thinking it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Then my last question is, like, let's say a friend came up to you tomorrow and said, hey, my parents are going through a divorce. What advice would you give the parents in regard to the kids?
The advice I would give to the parents is have a plan ready, because no kid wants to go into the future without knowing what's happening because of a sudden thing. So, like, of course they're going to notice parents fighting and different things, but if the parents are going to go tell the kids that they're going to get divorced, I recommend saying, we're going to get divorced. We have a plan, though. We're going to go to separate houses.
Okay.
We're going to put our house on the market. You want to have a plan ready so that you're not clueless. Because you guys moved right into the nesting agreement.
Right. We had that plan. You didn't like our plan, but we had a plan.
Yes.
And then, Hadley and I used to do something called a cookie coffee conference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was that?
So,
Sounds pretty unhealthy, but...
yeah, so, like, every few times, like, my mom would sometimes be like, Hadley, you seem kind of down. Let's have a cookie coffee conference. So, a cookie coffee conference, we'd have cookie, coffee, and we'd be in a conference, which is unhealthy, but it was a healthy conversation.
It was one-on-one time, just us,
Yeah.
right? And you could talk about anything that you wanted to talk about, but it was your time with me, right?
Yes, so you guys can do that, except it doesn't have to be cookie coffee. It can be anything, like you guys can play a board game and talk, but it was a good thing so we can talk to each
I like it. Hadley, thank you. Thank you for being my guest on Kids Take. I just love hearing your perspective of all the things that we've done incorrectly as parents.
Yeah.
Watch us again on Single Process.